time again, tune in to Taking It Too Far podcast. Let's have a laugh with 3 P's in the pot. Funny stories and bad interviews with 3 P's in the pot. Good times are right here. Taking It Too Far podcast. No need to be politically correct today. Let's take it nice and easy. The best friends are here to make your day. It's a Taking It Too Far podcast.
Welcome, I'm Brandon.
Where's the other two? Welcome.
Welcome.
La 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 Laura.
Adam.
And we have a special guest
My wife.
introducing Adam and Aaron.
You know,
I've been waiting all week to do that.
I came this close to doing it, but I didn't.
I've been waiting all week to do it. I was like, Laura, what if we introduce it as this?
I thought about it, but I thought, nah, I'm going home to sleep with that. It ain't going to happen.
Those that attended the wedding will get that joke. If you didn't attend the wedding, fuck you.
No, we should tell the story.
He's the first one to say a cuss word, so when he yells at us in a few minutes,
After I said it, I realized. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
that's all right.
I'll have to block that one out.
So, do you want to tell the story, Miss Aaron? Do you want to tell the story?
It's a
of what
quick little
happened at your
story.
Wedding?
It's a cute little story.
Cute?
Yeah, cute story.
It's cute.
Yeah, so cute.
I'll use the word cute.
So my uncle married us. He's a little scatterbrained. And right before the wedding started, he told me that he couldn't get the name Chuck out of his head.
This was right
Who is
here,
Chuck?
like literally walking up. If you've seen the video,
Yeah, you
he's
see
talking
him.
to her right before we start talking.
Because it looks like he's hugging me, but he's actually holding on to me
I
and
got
listening,
video
like
right
talking
here.
in
Oh,
my
look.
ear.
Yeah.
And he's like, I cannot get Chuck's name out of my head. And Chuck is my ex-husband. So, and then he, what is it? Maybe not even 5 minutes in.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, it's not-
And
I'll be
he
cutting it
says,
out.
and Chuck calls you Chuck.
Yeah, it's going to go as a clip on our podcast or on our TikTok. Don't worry.
Awesome.
As soon as I get it transferred to the good old computer over here,
Yeah.
I got good videos of you guys like saying your vows and everything. So that was cool.
Actually, in some of the pictures, I could see you guys. I loved your costumes.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody that dressed up. We had quite a few people dress
I was
up.
pretty upset but when we pulled up and we're like, why isn't a bunch of people dressed up?
So you guys had awesome costumes. My best friend and her husband, they came as they had the
Yes.
masks, and theirs were amazing.
Right.
And then Curtis.
My brother, he dressed up.
I
Yeah.
kept wanting to introduce myself to, you said that was your best friend and her husband.
Uh-huh.
I kept wanting, because I said, we're the ones that right before they learned how to be them.
Right.
We're
Yeah.
before they learned
We should
how
have
to
done
be
a picture
scary.
with all
We
four
should
of
have,
them.
for
That's
sure.
what she wanted to do.
I wish we
really
would have.
wanted to introduce myself to them, but I'm like a little bit shy, like when I don't know people.
I am.
We almost came as them.
Yeah, we almost
But
came as them.
Luckily,
but
I'm cheap.
Yes, I told,
I was like, fuck it, $40? Let's get some sheets, yo.
I was saying, we were sitting there and they said, there's a couple ghosts coming up. And I thought, what? And I turned around and looked. And then I see you guys. And first, I didn't know who it was, obviously. I mean, you're walking up with sheets. But in my head, I'm thinking, I hope this is from my side because that is fucking perfect. And then later on, I mean, you guys were talked about afterwards too. I said, I guarantee it was one of those. They didn't even know if they were going to make it for sure.
No, we knew we were coming.
Last minute, Laura said, yeah, but we need a costume.
No.
And Brandon said, fuck it, I got a sheet. I'm not buying a costume.
He's
Either
wrong.
way,
though.
we watched the
Yeah.
whole movie.
Whatever,
and we
it doesn't
were
matter,
We
'cause
were
it's
like,
awesome.
what are we going to be? What are we going to be? And we went through, and I was like, maybe I could be this, maybe I could be that. I was going to be the red-haired lady that bought the house. I had that wig, that Gladys wig, and I
Catherine
was like,
O'Hara.
Oh, that
We
would've
went
been
through
good.
all the characters, and then the ghost people came up. We're like,
then-
oh.
That's
For
the
sure.
those
perfect.
people came up, and I was like, you know what? Let's
Fuck
put
yeah.
shit
We were on
on.
Amazon the whole time, like looking for these costumes, and also watching that movie brought up some
Childhood trauma.
So like, there's a scene where he goes, "Fuck my model down" or something like that. And I remember washing my hands in kindergarten, and PJ Jensen, you little fucker, he came over and goes, "I watched the movie last night." And he said, "Fuck my model down." Well, my ass yelled louder, "Fuck my model down," and the teacher heard that, was like, "You can't cuss." This is very bad.
Fuck with my model down.
Yeah, but that's what I heard. I know he said something like "fuck my model" or something like that.
Nice fucking model.
Nice fucking model.
Okay.
But what PJ told me was "fuck on my model down."
Gotcha.
Doesn't make any sense. But I didn't get snacked that day. I
That's
cried.
the childhood trauma.
I cried
don't think that-
and
Missed out on the
cried and cried. And Laura's like, "You can't withhold food from a child." And I was like, "I know, Laura. I was sad."
I gotta tell you,
ridiculous. That is the most ridiculous punishment I ever.
I think we need a different button though.
That's
some
trauma.
Some of the trauma that button is used
That's
for
mild
much
trauma.
deeper trauma than what you.
That's mild trauma. I have varying levels of childhood trauma.
Gotcha.
I believe that is trauma. You can't withhold food from
Yeah, 'cause
a
I
child.
remember
That's
that
not a
to cry.
punishment. That is not a punishment.
Yeah.
That you shouldn't ever withhold food from
Well,
a
fuck
child.
PJ Jensen,
Yeah, PJ, you dick.
dick.
And fuck that teacher.
Yeah, fuck
that's
that
the
teacher.
real. That's
Miss
the
Wallace.
real fuckery going on. Fuck Miss Wallace.
She was the principal and everything. She was the
Fuck
kindergarten
you,
teacher.
Miss Wallace.
She was
you
a
shouldn't
good
be
lady.
a principal. You shouldn't be a teacher. You
I
shouldn't be in the
don't
school
agree with that.
system.
She was a good lady.
No, not with you withhold food from children.
This
You're
was
not a good
also
lady.
the 80s.
She did.
So,
Shit, you're
this
back
was
then.
89.
She had, Laura, I think you're not thinking about it. She had two options at this point. She could either keep him from snack time or beat his ass with a board. Those were the options.
Yeah, I
in
never
the
got
80s.
beat.
Or talk to him and say.
Yeah, but in the
"You
80s,
don't
we didn't
say
talk to
those kind
kids.
of words.
We didn't
In the
talk to
80s.
kids in the 80s. We got
Nope.
the shit knocked out of us.
Yep.
It was 89 when that movie came out.
Well,
I'm sorry, but in '89, you weren't in school saying those words.
Yeah, it was.
No, you weren't.
Oh, absolutely was.
Guaranteed.
I remember cussing on the playground with Justin Cleland constantly, talking about fuck Saddam Hussein. He's a little itch.
You were 3 years old in '89. You weren't on the playground when that movie came out. It was years later that you were doing.
No,
this.
kindergarten. So 5. I was 5. It wasn't 89. It was 92.
Right, exactly.
Still, the
Whatever.
early 90s wasn't much different than the 80s. Early 90s were still, people were still beating the shit. I remember I got duct taped to a chair. Varying levels of trauma, my friend.
And that is why I am so involved with my child's schooling.
That's why I'm glad that you're a stay-at-home mom, and you know we're blessed in that.
I will know firsthand if my child gets withheld.
I
from
gotta
any.
say, I understand duct taping I thought about it a couple times. Just will you sit the fuck down?
Ridiculous.
Not when
Just
you're like
kidding.
3, because that was
I'm
like
kidding.
3 or
I'm
4.
kidding. It's
No,
a
you're
joke.
not. You're serious. I've seen Hunter.
He's the
He's
epitome
been
of
duct
abuse.
taped once or twice.
He needed to be.
So,
yeah.
So fuck.
But yeah, so it was awesome seeing you guys there.
what's your relation with the Gransons?
Remember, we've talked about this.
I know, but I forgot.
Ashley's my sister, so they're my siblings.
Okay, all right, because I saw Ashley there, and is that Ashley's daughter? Or she have a
She
daughter?
had 2 daughters. They're Rayleigh.
Yeah, because I was like,
Kinley.
man, that looks a lot like Ashley does.
Yeah, the blonde. She does look a lot.
Yeah,
like
and then
my
I told
sister.
I couldn't point her out. She kept moving, but I was trying to point her out to.
Yeah, her
Laura.
husband. He was also doing the videoing. And
He was
got
going with the
up
panda
real
dunks.
Close and
Yeah, he had the panda dunks on.
What the?
the what?
that
I know people by shoes.
Is that shoe? All right, cool.
Okay. I just know
He had the
just
all black.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had the panda dunk.
Yeah, and then when we kissed at the end, he got super close. He was videoing for my mom.
Cool.
so.
Yeah, there was a lot of people videoing. I thought that.
There
Was,
We
was-
asked him to.
yeah, no, I saw that
He
in your
got
post.
really
That's why
close
I
when
did
you guys
it.
were
Yeah, yeah.
kissing, and I
Yeah,
was
he
like,
did it
that's
on
kind
purpose.
Of, that's kind of a lot.
He's being a smart ass.
He was
but-
being a smart ass. It's what he does.
It's a lot, but it's good.
But no, we did. I had so many people sent pictures, and we got some really good pictures. I went through them so much last night. So.
I'm a tightwad. Didn't want to pay for a photographer. So I was
Dude,
like,
we paid for a photographer, and it was the shittiest fucking pictures
Right.
we've ever
No,
had.
I thought
Right.
this was much better, and it was his
Yeah.
idea
That's
too
some
to just have
pictures.
everybody stand around and take pictures, and it worked out really well.
It worked out really well.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say?
I said, well, we got some good pictures.
We got some good pictures, but
well, yeah,
Fuck
for sure.
that bitch.
It was just one of those things where
saying
everyone
fuck a
has
lot.
fucking cameras and shit on their phone, and
yeah,
they're taking
yeah.
pictures they would want to see versus some
Well, it's
schmuck-
like that idea that they used to do the disposable cameras on the tables.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
same idea. Now everybody's
thing.
got a disposable camera in their freaking, and everybody wants to post they've been at a wedding on Facebook. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're on
We got
Facebook,
a
everybody.
lot of good pictures from people. Like, I feel like we got
Your
ton of
friends.
great pictures from my friends.
Yeah, my friends were too drunk to do anything. That's what
Yeah.
happens when we put
Your
apple pie
friends.
moonshine on the table.
One in particular really hindered my wedding. rather than helped it.
He'll
But
never
other than
forget that.
Other than that,
Heck yeah.
Yo, the real estate game is rough, man. We be putting offers on shit and just like battling other people and battling termites mainly. Those fucking termites are eating up Kokomo.
Oh shit.
I might have to start looking outside Kokomo.
yeah.
Segway.
Yeah. I got nothing for real estate,
she's-
so I'm waiting
yeah.
on you, buddy.
Why not? You said you're gonna. Well,
I mean,
we don't
yeah,
need to talk
eventually.
about
I'm not there yet.
it. Get there.
I'm trying.
Get there. So far, we're good on the spread in the Lions game. If
Nice.
we
Good
score the next two quarters, I'm in a world of money.
You know
Nice.
who the Lions were? You said something about you watching the Lions game. I'm like, this is football, right?
Yeah, this is football season. They wearing the cream school jerseys, the Tampa Bay Bucking Queers. Wait, I didn't say
You
that.
can't say that.
Queers is not a bad word.
That's what they used to want to be called, I thought.
Yeah, like isn't it in the LGBT clown thing? Isn't queers in there too?
Yeah, but when you're talking about a football team, that's not.
The Bucking Queers is not a.
They're not
That's like a
queer.
normal.
Yeah.
That's like a normal shake on the Buccaneers. They just
You're saying
change-
it like it's an insult, though.
No,
It is an insult.
to be a queer.
No, for the football, you don't like the football team. That doesn't mean it's an insult.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
but
insulting.
if you don't like something, you're calling it queer.
Yeah, but that sounds so woke the way you're talking right now. And I'm not okay with that. Like, I could say queer whatever I want to. Like, that's okay. I played a game in the 80s called Smear
Well,
the
that's
Queer.
just gay, Brandon.
Well, see, there you go.
I watched that Shane. We started to watch Shane Gillis. Is that his name?
Yes, hilarious.
Oh my God.
He's so funny.
Did you watch the special?
Yeah, we started it.
Yeah,
I
we
fell
didn't
asleep.
finish it yet,
It's been a
though.
long weekend, bud. I fell asleep.
No,
pretty
it's
early.
hilarious. What part did you guys get to?
We had just got to the part where he was talking about his retarded uncle. Or
Of the
not
grilled
retard-
cheese?
Oh my gosh, that's
Oh.
so funny.
I knew he
The
was
way-
making grilled cheese
Yeah,
in the middle
yeah.
of the night.
Or not. He,
His face
I
is
don't,
perfect.
Dad. No, I don't.
he said, "I've dodged a few extra chromosomes or something."
It nicked me though. It nicked me.
He's got a skit where he's on Down for Love.
Yeah.
He's got a skit on Gillian Keeves because he had a skit show for a while. It's on YouTube. Before
Right.
Saturday Night, when Saturday Night Live, I kicked him off. He's like, "Okay, I'll make my own skit show. It's way
He's
better."
pretty funny. I mean,
Did
Yeah,
you
he
did you
was
get to the Navy SEAL part where he's
Yeah,
talking?
I was talking about-
Because he touches on the get go, and you're like, "Is he like?" And then he just like comes back to it. It's just so fun. He's great.
it was a good special.
He's funny. Yeah, we told my dad just to
I like
check
when he
him out.
talks about how he would be on the side of the guys on the ground, where he was like where he talks about if he was in war.
Yeah, how he was saying he was kind of on ISIS's side because that's
Oh,
more
yeah.
relatable to him.
Yeah, and he's like,
That was-
well, our side, he's like, they mow down 40 guys and they're just like clear. He's like, they're fucking psychos. He's like, the other side, he goes, they shoot something, they finally blows up. They're like, oh,
That was such a good, funny premise that it was almost lost because it was ISIS.
Dude,
Yeah.
SNL fucked up.
Yeah, they did
Dude,
bad.
they fucked
Bad.
up. That show's so bad now. And I feel like he could have changed the game with that show.
I think he lucked out.
Oh yeah, because that's a soul killer.
Yeah,
You don't come out of that very. I mean, look at Pete Davidson. That dude's fucked.
right. I think he lucked out.
There's a
for
lot of
sure.
other
Already
reasons,
fucked.
huh? Yeah, but Saturday Night Live does not
It doesn't help.
inhibit you well.
Yeah, I
Like
mean-
Joe Rogan told him, there was a Joe Rogan episode where Shane Gillis was on. And he's like, "You fucking saved your career.
For sure.
Like you would have fucking lost your soul." And
because SNL would have milked him for everything they had, then stole everything they made after. Not stole. I don't want to say it that way because a lot of good things have come from SNL,
but they would have stole all his good shit.
but they would have definitely.
Yeah.
It would have been an SNL production for the first 5 years, and then he would have had to get away from it.
just
Will
like
Ferrell.
all those people
Yeah.
are every
sure.
every one of their shows is produced by Lauren Michaels. Every
Yeah.
single one of them when they go out on their own, it's always got Lauren Michaels' hand in it. He gets so much money off those guys.
Yeah.
They sign them forever.
Not to mention he doesn't have restraints. Now the only restraints he has is what he's willing to deal with.
Dude, his Donald Trump impression is a million times better than the
He's-
guys that's on SNL right now. Like a million.
Got a lot of good impressions. His Australian accent
Oh,
was
the Australian was
fucking
great.
great.
Especially when he was talking
Oh, fuck,
about
another
the
plane.
9/11 one.
It's getting hot up here.
He's
Oh,
great.
shit,
Yeah,
that
he's
was
good.
great.
Yeah, I haven't finished the special yet because, like I said, we dosed out. But
It's good though. You guys will like it. It's fun. I keep looking at the screen because the Lions game's on.
that's all right. Bears lost, didn't they?
Dude, the Bears suck so bad.
I know.
It's hilarious. Like, it's funny to see, like, because my team is finally good. Like, 37 years of just shit, okay? 92, we made the playoffs and lost immediately. I think we made the playoffs in, like, 2000, but lost again to the Saints. But anyways, we've sucked. The Lions are, like, the laughing stock of the NFL. And, like, this year, they're, like, really good. So, like, to see other teams that have been good in the past, like the Packers and the Bears, completely fucking suck, it warms my heart so much. It's so great. Because fuck them. You guys won enough, man. It's the Lions' turn, dude. But we're playing a good team today. Usually we just mow them down, but today it's halftime 10-3, so we'll see how it shakes out.
Nice.
Hopefully we win.
Go sports.
Go sports.
Not a sports fan, huh?
That was one of the first things she asked me.
I like watching kids play. I'm good with that.
He's not a sports guy either. So
Yeah,
you guys
I
got
know.
that in common.
I'm telling you, we are so much alike. It is the.
Is this one of those things like my mom?
Yes.
Like you guys were meant to be all along.
I think so. Maybe.
I totally.
Especially what? She's older than you, or like
Yeah,
the babysitting thing?
I'm 41, so I'm
she's-
only 2 years older than her.
Okay, it was just.
It was just,
It
you
was-
know how
it
it
was
was back
90s
then.
baby.
Yeah, I do
babysitting.
exactly.
It was the
Yeah,
oldest
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm following.
Babysitter kind of
Tracking
thing,
what you're
so.
putting down.
I just had to put that in there because I thought it was funny.
No, for sure, it's a cute little. Ew, gross. I was gay. It was.
It was cute.
It was cute.
We
Yeah,
are pretty
Super
cute.
cute.
Though. I mean,
we're pretty.
Yeah, it was a cool
we're
wedding.
like that cute couple.
we're pretty-
So it's pretty.
we're
Yeah,
pretty
well,
pukey.
we can relate. We get
Yeah.
that.
Actually,
After
that's
10
why,
years, I mean, fuck.
that's why I'm so on your guys' side now. At first, I got to tell you guys, the first year we did this show, I'm sitting here thinking, fuck off with all this lovey-dovey shit. You guys make me want to throw up and then eat it and throw up again. Now I understand it, and I love you guys. I'm happy for you.
It's funny to go back and listen to the episodes when you were so sad. And then, like, as you start dating Aaron, you can tell that like your mood starts getting a little better. You get a little more chippier. The air smells a little better in here.
You know how many people have told me or told her stupid shit like, it's nice to see him with a smile. But I don't even know. I always smile. What are you
You're
talking
not
about?
posting fucking music videos anymore on your Facebook.
I don't have time to post. I like music. I still like music.
Somebody made that comment at the wedding where it's like, somebody on your Facebook, and I was like, he doesn't post unless it's music videos. That's when you know Adam's sad.
I wasn't sad. Okay.
So when you make him sad, we know when he starts posting, this is Stained. I haven't heard it in a while.
You go back on my Facebook, it's about the same. You got a lot of YouTube music videos.
I
you guys
like
are just
fucking
meant.
music,
I like
man. What are you
music
talking
too.
about?
You're just meant to be.
I
Such a
Totally.
weak excuse. I like music.
Totally.
Yeah, we don't even share it with the world. We know you like music. Keep it to yourself.
That's because it's how they're feeling right now, and he wants a specific you want a specific person.
I just see him rocking. Man, these lyrics are really speaking to me. I need to share it on my Facebook. Hey, Facebook!
Let's talk about some low points in my life where
I love
everyone's
Facebook.
like,
Facebook's how we reconnected. So
It's so
I'm all
cute.
for
You guys' vows were cool and everything. It was cool.
that was his idea. Well, I'm serious. Like 90% of our wedding was all his idea. Anyhow,
Really?
he came up
Yeah.
with most of it. But I wanted us to write our own vows, and then at first he was all against it, and then he threatened me when it came to the
Oh,
vows.
the truth comes out.
Because he said
Threatened
either he was gonna have 3 different vows. One was gonna be ditto, and then one was all gonna be mushy, and then the other one was gonna be completely dirty. So
Ditto sounds like something he would do.
it all depended on how my vows went. So
For
if I had
sure.
something lengthy, which I'd ordered a scroll because I was gonna make it look like I had the longest vows ever. But then he had said the night before, he was like, because we hadn't had time to really work on them. And he's like, well, what if we do this and we go back and forth? And so then we sat up until about 1:30 in the morning, Thursday night, doing our vows. And then he's like, and then we could do a blurb. So we didn't tell each other about our first parts. And then we went into the back and forth.
yeah.
He's so romantic.
I love that. I actually loved it so much that when you guys were doing it, I started to cry. And it made me think about, because we're having our 10-year vow renewal coming up. Like, we're going to do a vow renewal at my mom's house. And
Her mom wasn't at our wedding, so we're trying to.
Yeah,
That's cool.
No one cheated or anything.
It's normal to renew your vows
Such
after
a
10
funny
years.
joke.
I want to put that out there.
I think it's normal to renew your vows.
Yeah, but it's also normal to renew your vows after someone cheated.
Yeah,
So I just want to
guaranteed.
put it out there.
Out of the blue, we're having if it's not like a 10 or 25 or something,
It's like an 8-year vow renewal.
an 8-year vow renewal or a joint Facebook account.
That bitch
Somebody
cheated.
fucking cheated on somebody.
No, it's 10 years. It's just 10 years. And also my mom wasn't there, so we're going to go to her house on her dock and do it there.
That's cool.
That's going to be
So
really
that
nice.
she has no excuse to
Yep.
not be there this time. And whoever can make it can make it. You know, we're not doing the whole like invitation thing and big, huge. Like,
That's how, yeah.
it's gonna be like whoever can be there can be there. I'm gonna do it on like I guess Facebook or whatever.
It's mainly for us and your mom.
Yeah, and like I wanna like do like a pretty white dress or whatever. Like you know, summer.
Why you wear your
That'd
wedding
be
dress?
nice.
Because my wedding dress never got professionally clean, and I'm sure it's stained with mud.
Oh, it's up there.
It's not professionally clean though.
I don't see any stains on it. I wore it the other day.
It's all muddy and everything. It would need to be professionally clean.
I don't think so.
That was so fucking
It was so natural.
It needs to be clean, but I wouldn't mind wearing that.
She didn't even phase
I know.
her.
I was going to go really dirty with the stains on the wedding dress, but that was great.
Just like, yeah, whatever. It's dirty. Even if you did wear it, you dirty whore.
You probably got it all muddy.
Well,
She's out there rolling in the mud
Is
with
that
the
the
wedding
day you
dress
shit
on,
on
her?
curtsying and shit.
Frolicking around in the grass.
Speaking of woo, we kept the costumes on the way out. We wooed all the way, and people were looking at us weird. I had to pull over and take mine off. I couldn't see anymore driving.
My whole point, though, was that I really wanted to do a vow thing like that, though. I wanted to do that because that was really cute and it made me cry.
Yeah, I wanted to touch Laura, but I had the camera up, so I couldn't like hug her or anything. But you guys did good.
The pictures are awesome, though. Seeing you guys with your ghost costumes, you got Beetlejuice back there, and the pictures are great. Looking at everybody in the background,
We were
too.
trying to drive away, like he said, we were trying to drive away and make people laugh. We got in the truck with our sheets on. We were going, woo, out the window. And people that weren't really dressed up were walking past, like just looking at us.
Laura's like, they're so disgusted with us.
I loved it. It really was. It was great when you guys walked up because I thought, I didn't even think of that.
I didn't either, because, I
When
didn't
we
think
were
of
looking
it
for
at all.
costumes for what we could do,
You gotta have the cheapskate mind, brother.
I didn't. I do though, bud. I do. I can't believe that I didn't think of that.
We went to Goodwill to find sheets. They were $10. I was like, we got sheets. we just found some shits in the closet. Like 2 little hosts won't matter. We can still use these bad boys.
No, we're not. We are not using them still. We're throwing them out.
We've never used them anyway, so it's not the end of the world.
But it was
don't- we
definitely
don't
the
use
shoes
those
that gave you away.
That's good though. And then after the fact, I was like, man, I should have worn my Tiffany's, but then it was muddy, so I'm glad I did it.
Oh, and we didn't speak on his mom grabbing your.
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Yeah, your mom
So,
did
wait a
grab my
minute.
junk.
Yeah.
Your mom not only grabbed my junk, she scooped at it.
Did you
She
rape
came
my mom's
running
hand?
up.
No, your mom raped my junk.
She came
And
running
Laura
up.
yelled at her and said, "Don't touch his cock!" She's like, "I can touch whatever I want. I'm Adam's mom."
She was like, "Who are you? Who are you?" And we went, "Woo!"
We're good. She's like, "No, let me see that dick."
She went, "I have a right to know. I'm Adam's mom." And she like ripped my sheet up. And
That
she,
sounds
like, looked
exactly
underneath.
like something my mom would
It
say.
totally does.
And I went, "Hello."
And she didn't know who the fuck we were, whether the
she-
sheets on or off.
I put
She
my
doesn't
sheet
care.
back down. And then she like went to go rip up Brandon's sheet, and as she did it with a cupping motion. She grabbed
She
Brandon's
did that on
dick.
purpose.
She totally
She got a
did
hold
that
of your
on
junk,
purpose.
huh?
Yeah, I might have leaned forward a little bit, but now's my chance.
I laughed and I said, "She said she has a right to know, but you don't have the right to grab his dick."
She walked away awkwardly. We never saw her again.
I bet. Yeah, well, that happens.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so funny. It was so funny.
I guess your mom's got to jerk me off now, Brandon, so we can be even.
I wouldn't put it past her. How much money you got?
I ain't paying for it. You got yours for free.
No, you just pay for retirement and stuff.
Your mom volunteered. His mom doesn't know anything about this. So we've got to talk to her.
Yeah, my mom's got a dick, apparently, according to this podcast.
Big
So
Big one from what Laura said.
Stop it.
big old flopping
She
dick.
wasn't too happy when she saw that clip.
She's not too happy when she sees any clip from this podcast. It's not like a proud son moment when I show her the podcast.
It wasn't a proud daughter-in-law moment when she saw it.
Laura said, it's about yay big. God damn. That's a
Big
big
old
dick.
flopping dick. Oh, man.
Nice dick, Mom.
The things that we say on this
Oh,
podcast.
shit.
Sometimes I just start talking and I don't know why.
We are on a talking podcast. So.
Usually what happens like with normal interactions.
The words just start flowing.
Yeah, that's good, though. That means you can speak.
That's why I'm very specific on who I tell about this podcast to.
Ah,
Today
bigger.
Today I'm at my grandma's visiting her before we
Yeah,
met
don't
up
tell your
here,
grandma.
and I didn't even think about it because she was like, "So what?" I go, "Well, I gotta go. I gotta meet Adam at 5:20." And oh, what do you mean him for? I was like, "Oh, going with him to his podcast." She's like, "Oh, he has a podcast." She's like, "Where can I find that?" I'm like, "Oh,
Nowhere.
you can find it on Spotify, but you gotta pay for that." And she was like, "Oh, okay."
She cost us a customer, but I'm okay
I
with
was
that.
like, "Oh God, no."
Our like 2 YouTube videos ago had like 200 something views on it. I was like, whoa,
Nice.
what's going on here?
Were you talking about Koreans?
No, I think that was the one where Brian was on. But then like 190s, we've been doing pretty good. We're doing good.
We're doing okay.
We're on the up and ups.
Yeah.
Comedy show on November 4th.
We have a comedy show?
I mean, they are having a comedy show at that record store. It's like a costume party comedy show.
Yeah, we got to get dressed up again. And
That's a
I wanted
Saturday?
You just wear your sheets.
Well, I wanted to do a sexy costume, and he said, let's just wear our sheets again.
I think the sheets are a great idea because it's after Halloween. Who wants to buy a costume after Halloween?
Everybody will be cheap.
And you said no. Never mind. I don't want to.
Costumes will be super cheap after Halloween.
They asked me to get involved in like the next comedy show.
Like you do a stand-up bit or
No, just help them like book talent, which I don't know how I would help with that, but
Costumes will be super,
maybe not even that. Maybe just
They
help.
would be.
maybe
They would
doorman or something?
they'd be super cheap.
I'm
Super
working on my
cheap.
comedy bits. I've got 4 of them now.
Are you gonna do stand up?
No.
Why not? I'll do it
He
for
should.
you. You write it and then I'll do it. Because that's what I told Laura. I was like, if I just had a writer, I'd do it.
I've got 5 bits right now.
He comes up with, like, when we're laying in bed at night talking, like, he'll like, come up with some of the best material, and he'll make notes.
Really?
Yeah.
Jordan, I know you're listening. Get this guy to go on one of your shows.
Ain't happening.
Why?
I'm
It's like
shy.
10 people there.
I'm shy.
You have a podcast you're on every fucking week. It's kind of the natural progression. Usually it's the other way around that
Like-
comedians have podcasts. But now you're a podcaster that could be a comedian.
Maybe.
Jason Ellis is doing it.
Someday. I gotta
Yeah,
work
like
on
the
my-
next comedy show.
I have 5 bits.
December.
I gotta get a few more than 5.
You don't need more than 5 bits. You're not going to be up there for longer than 5
Make
minutes.
each bit a conversation.
You're not even going to be.
Expand
5 minutes
on
is
that.
probably too much for your first time.
Expand on them.
I'm working. I got 'em. I got the premises. And I got to.
I'm booking him.
It ain't happening.
Booked. Your name's going to be on the flyer. What are you going to do then?
Fucking disappoint all.
I'm sick, guys. We can't make it.
I've never used sick. I just say I can't go.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I think you were sick last time. You and Aaron were both sick.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
true. Yeah. That I
So
forgot.
you just
Hey,
lied
that
to
was
me.
the
Yeah,
burnt
my
pizza
bad.
weekend.
Proved you have an amazing memory.
She was sick. And I went over and then I ended up getting. I think I got her sick. I was getting better as she was getting down with the sickness.
He took care of me all weekend.
Down with the sickness. I heard that song the other day.
Yeah.
Well, you yawning
From my YouTube or from my
Oh,
Facebook?
I didn't get it off your Facebook. It's on
Probably
X103.
did. You probably did.
Nah, that's where I get all. That's where I get my playlist. Just get on Adams.
Hey, I like good music. Kiss my ass.
I mean, not sure if Creed is good,
I
but
didn't put Creed on there.
Stained is not good either.
I like Stained.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Oh my goodness.
What's the other one that we make fun of him for? Tool or something? What's the one?
You
what's
like
the one
Tool?
what's the one?
Godsmack.
What's the one you went to that concert for? Oh, Five Finger Death Cunts. That's the one I don't like.
I like them too. That's fine.
Let me tell you a story. Something like that. Isn't that their song?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they're a bunch of gays.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Good for them if they're gay, though.
Little homophobic.
Nothing,
No, there's nothing homophobic about being gay.
Ever
What's the
since
title
that
of this
statement.
show gonna be?
Marriage.
Newlyweds.
Marriage.
Chuck and Larry.
Chuck and Larry.
Jesus.
Laura with the joke.
That
I don't
was
have
good.
a cha-ching, but that was it.
My buddy came up and said that. He goes, "Did he pronounce you Chuck and Larry?" Huh? I said,
Laura. That's for you.
"I'm getting T-shirts made."
Oh my god.
It was funny, man. I mean, it was funny because, like, I feel like other people could have probably potentially been upset, but you're such an easygoing guy that you're just like, you just kind of laughed it off. Like,
Yeah, 'cause
you're not
I mean-
really, I don't know deep down.
No.
What's he
I
gonna
don't
do?
I don't know if you're
knock our
embarrassed.
uncle out? Like,
I mean, I'd be
was
like,
afraid
I'm leaving. This is fucking over.
I really think her uncle, like, you could tell he felt bad.
Oh,
Oh,
He
yeah,
came up
of
to
course.
Me, he came up to me afterwards. Even then, he
Yeah, he's going to always remember that.
I can't stress enough. I like, obviously he's used to be a minister. He's a minister.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to tell him, dude,
Yeah,
I don't give a
fuck
fuck. It doesn't
And
bother
that's
me.
why I even told him. I was like, he is such a laid back guy. I was like, I promise, he's okay with it. I'm not, but he's okay with it.
Get ready for every Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
He's going to come up
I
to you
already
and be like, I'm sorry for that one time calling you Chuck, brother.
I already told her that if he, next time he comes up to me, I'm going to call him Brad because that's his brother's name. Just to, I mean, it's not quite the same, but
Call him by his ex-wife's name. What's up, Sherry?
That's my grandma's name.
Oh, really?
but no, it's
Dang.
yeah. I don't get upset about that stuff.
No,
I
you're a
thought it
pretty
was funny.
easygoing guy, yeah.
I'm like, this was on Facebook Live.
I could see her face.
I saw that. I was.
I liked how you said everybody went, oh.
Yeah, you heard the.
The whole crowd was like, ooh.
Only half the crowd.
And then there's your mom. He's been called worse.
Yeah. Yeah, she tried to lighten up the mood, and then she grabbed my dick.
and she jerked you off.
She's a fun little party starter, isn't she?
He's something.
She's kind words we have about our mothers on this podcast.
I didn't say anything unkind.
Me either, ever. Why isn't David Montgomery playing?
Why
Is
are
he
we
out?
talking football?
Because I have bets.
I brought a
going.
guest.
Well, she's been talking just fine. It's been great.
So, do you have a ring?
I do.
Oh, it's nice. That's really pretty.
He did a very good job.
Wow. What's it like to wear a ring?
I knew she was going to throw that in there.
We're getting tattoos Saturday.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Let's
have
just
an
do that.
A with the ring around, and he's gonna do the E. Wait a minute, you don't have a ring.
Yeah, she does.
I
we
don't
just
have a ring.
Okay. Well, listen. Okay, she does, but she took her rings off the other day, and it was like a fucking square. And I was like, "How are you wearing that? Like, this can't be comfortable." And all her
It wasn't
rings
the
are
other
just like,
day. It was over like 2 months ago. At this
"Yeah,
point.
when are you gonna give me your size?" That wasn't an
Excuse
interception.
me. You should know my size.
I think it's an 8, but I can't remember. But that's your shoe size.
It's not. That's my shoe size is
7.5.
It's like 8.5.
Oh, my ring size? Yeah, they're talking my shoe size.
I don't know what my ring size is.
I know. That's why I'm saying I
I
want
need to go to the jewelry store.
And get sized. Jesus.
Yeah, I need to get measured tonight. That's like due.
Like your dick?
Yep. Will you measure me?
Yeah, you've asked me that plenty of times, but you never stand there and let me measure you.
Measured? What do you need to measure?
I'm getting a suit because I'm in a wedding.
And I also need to,
Get your ring checked.
for that same wedding, say I'm going to go to a bridal shower, and I don't RSVP to anything ever anymore. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I get like invitations, and I just let them sit there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go to that. I'm not going to say anything, though.
Surprise!
Like,
Here.
well,
You're
no,
not getting the
I
fish or the
eventually,
steak.
like, I eventually like say something, but it's like, when is that RSVP date again? Like,
Oh, I'm horrible about
when
that
is that?
stuff.
When is that again? Like, oh no, I should have said something yesterday. Hey, by the way,
I'm like that too, though.
I'm definitely coming. I know you wanted people to tell you yesterday, but
I've never heard that before.
I bet you haven't.
Ba-bum.
you've never heard that before.
That was a joke. I hear it all the time.
That's sad.
You say it all the time. You said it the other day.
Did I?
Yeah, you gave up, and then I was like, no, babe. Take the hoodie off. We got this. And we did, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I make it happen.
It was a joint effort.
I stay around.
Stick around afterward.
I gots to. Mm-hmm. I go so quick.
Me too.
Then you came again.
It was a twosies for me. All good in the hood. So I had this bet going on, man. Every single one of those guys scored a touchdown, and then the one guy got immediately pulled. And I feel like the NFL is rigging it.
Trying to screw you over?
Yeah, just me specifically, and 40,000 other people that put the same bet that I did. But if the Lions score the next 2 quarters, I'll make $400.
Nice.
But I have yet to make $400, so I'm sure they're gonna fuck it up somehow.
I don't bet on sports. Last time I bet on sports, I had to get my belly button pierced.
Well, I don't bet those. FanDuel doesn't take those kind of bets.
Those are the only kind of bets I can afford.
Is your belly button still pierced?
No, I had to. It was when the Colts were they kept getting stomped by the Steelers. You remember that? Like 4 years in a row, the Steelers.
No, I hate the Colts. I don't watch them.
Doesn't matter. That was back when I watched football religiously, and they were hot. I mean, they were kicking everybody's ass. The guy I worked with, you know, we bet a case of beer, and then I forget the next one, but he just lost and lost. Then he said something. I said, if you want to keep going on, then let's make this interesting. You got to wear a dress, or whoever loses has to wear a dress bowling. And he lost, so he showed up. We used to go bowling every other week on payday, so we got paid every other Thursday. So he showed up. I thought I've told this on this podcast.
Probably, but it's been a long.
He showed up.
We got 70-some episodes.
Full on floral dress and combat boot. It was hilarious. So the next week, he said, "Hey, fucker, I wore a dress. We got to make another bet." I said, "All right, you name the terms this time." Loser gets their belly button pierced, has to show their whole family on Christmas morning. I'm like, easy. Sure. Sons of bitches lost. I haven't liked the Colts ever since. So then I went and got pierced. If you ever been in the old piercing room at New Breed, it wasn't very big. Everybody came in. We had 15, 20 people in that fucking room watching me get my fat ass belly button pierced.
Could you imagine if you met him and then like you guys went swimming or something, or like
his belly button was
and then,
I got a picture of
he took
it.
his shirt off.
He showed
and
me a
he had
picture
like
of
a
it.
dangly like jewelry piece, like real pretty, you know, just hanging.
He's super cute.
Yeah.
God.
You're like, I love that.
That's so cute. Let's
You would've
get
played with
matching
it.
ones.
That was a rough Christmas because my dad's a little more old school than I am. What the fuck? It was fun.
Yeah, I bet.
That sounds fun.
So speaking of you guys going bowling once a week, you should start that up again. You and Aaron take the kids. We should go.
You guys
We
wanna
should
go bowling?
Take our son. That would be so much fun. We should do that.
That would be fun. I mean, I'm not the greatest at bowling, but it's
I'm
still
not
fun.
the greatest either, but it's so much fun. We should do that
I-
like every 2 weeks, every once a week, every 2 weeks.
I would go bowling.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I enjoy bowling. I love it. I'm not great at it, but it's fun to go out.
Yeah,
Kids
exactly.
would love that for sure.
BJ would love that. That would be so much fun. We should do that. We should do that. Brandon, are you listening?
Yeah, I just found out Dave Montgomery just left the game, so
You
there
worked
goes
this
that
week?
bet. Yeah, I'm on work this week.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe Thursday night. I know it's.
Dang
I think
it,
they
dude.
have leagues in the wintertime. It's kind of hard to get in there. It's either leagues or cosmic bowling, which I mean I don't mind the cosmic bowling, but that's when it's
That's late
Super
though. That's
packed.
super
Yeah, I
late.
think that is
packed.
late.
Yeah.
Brandon or BJ goes to bed at like 7:30.
Yo, my bets got
I'll look.
fucked today by injuries,
I'll look
man.
and see. Maybe do we have anything? I don't know. I'll look into it.
Yeah.
Sports are over right now. We don't have anything.
Yeah, we are doing.
weird.
We are scheduling jack shit. I'm not scheduling anything until sports. If someone says, "Hey, you want to call me the day of, motherfucker," because I am so sick of living by a calendar right now. It's. We were talking about it just last night. This should have been like it was a wonderful weekend, but you know how weddings get. Sometimes you get all stressed. Everything went smooth, but even after it was said, I'm just content. We had a baby shower the next day, but just I don't know the weight of the world. She's awesome, so she's probably making me feel better. But golly, I am very excited about the next few weeks of my life because
Yeah.
I got zero responsibilities. I mean, yeah, I got 3 kids, but they'll be okay.
Yeah.
No work right now?
No, I'm working, but even then,
Like
that's
the after work kind
Yeah,
of
just
stuff, like,
that-
and weekends are that's
God.
gonna be nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
since last February, I've had probably a grand total of 3 weekends where I didn't have the entire weekend booked. I think we've only had what 2 weekends total.
Yeah. I think one of them was a holiday weekend too,
So
like Easter weekend maybe. We were.
and then the
that was
weekend,
one.
then the weekend I spent at your storage unit.
Yep.
Was that Easter?
No, that was. I think that was right before. That was before Easter. So
Yeah.
yeah, those are the only 2 weekends that we've had. Well, and like even like when we first started dating him, everything was. If I wanted to see him, it was going to the ballpark because that was. I mean, it's just been that busy.
Yeah. Yeah. I know he asked us a couple times to go, but Brandon never wanted to go.
I invited her and BJ. I knew he wouldn't. Fuck him.
Huh?
Us 3 are having a conversation.
That's
Yeah, you guys are doing great. Keep up.
here in a minute. He's gonna be like, "All right, fuckers," and
Well, it's 3rd and 11, and I don't want him to score because that's my only bet that's got any worth a damn right now.
my son won his last football game. That was nice. They got to ring the bell the last day.
Oh, that's
They only won 2 this year. They struggled a little bit, but the last game they got to win. That was nice.
The girls had no idea who we were when we came up. They were like, who are you?
I don't think the older one knows us.
You've never met Lily,
Yeah.
I don't think.
We've never met them, but that's why
The younger one.
We were like,
You've met Jenny,
we don't know
yeah.
who we are.
Jenny's the younger one?
Jenny.
We're not gonna
Jenny
know
and
us.
Hunter.
Yeah.
She's like, who are you?
I
Like, we're Laura and Brennan. Well, who are you?
have
Oh, Hunter knows who you guys are.
Lily. Lily she did real good, but she's not good with people. So she stuck to my hip, like everywhere I
Oh,
went.
she got nervous.
Yeah, she gets anxiety real bad. She gets social anxiety. So, but I mean, everything went well with that. Kids were all good. They all had a good time.
Well, yeah, Hunter knew us by my voice. He
Yeah,
listens to me
I
every
did.
week.
He does.
Wasn't it just like a week ago he starts turning it on in the living room? Before the
Just
kitchen,
right in
and
front of
he's
you.
like,
He wasn't even hiding it. I'm in the kitchen and I hear it. I say, "What the fuck is going on in there?" He goes, nothing."
That's hilarious. Oh, you crack me
Hi,
up.
Hunter.
Yeah, we say hi
Stop
periodically.
eventually.
Listening to this.
Hunter, you're so crazy.
Go clean your room or something, dude. Well, if you're going to listen to it, at least clean your room while you're listening to it.
Stop listening to it, Brandon. Quit talking to my kid. Damn it, man.
Hunter. We know you're watching.
You know, that's actually a terrifying thought. Right now. He's at a buddy's house right now, and he can't spend the night. He was going to, but something came up, so now they're just hanging out. And he said, "Are you at work, Dad?" I said, "No, I am, but I'm going to the podcast." Oh yeah, I forgot it's podcast day. And then as soon as that came out, I'm thinking, man, they all got phones and
Bro,
shit.
he tells everybody. Our reach to 9-year-olds is insane.
Don't listen to this show, please.
Yo, if Spotify had a metric for that, we'd be like the top 9-year-old podcasts.
It's horrible.
I don't even tell my kids about the podcast, and they're 19 and 21, just in case he ever says anything dirty. I'm like, I just don't need my kids.
I
knowing
don't
that.
He
say-
doesn't yet.
I know you don't.
He
Yeah.
doesn't.
I don't
Yeah,
feel.
yeah.
I would.
I keep waiting. I keep waiting for it to happen.
I just don't feel comfortable. You're not here to defend it. Like at least she can be like, "Shut the fuck up."
But she doesn't.
He won't, but
She don't. She likes talking about it.
That's not true.
you did for a while. You guys talked about some crazy shit at the beginning
But now I get scared.
because we're all adults and we have kids and real lives outside of this room.
So you're saying like episode 1 through 20, it's pretty dirty, huh?
There was a few, like when she was, yeah. You guys talked about some shit. Some shit.
Yeah, but now I'm scared.
Why? Because that lady told me I was going to hell?
No, because like I get nervous that people are gonna look me up and be like, "Hey,
They have to like wade through so much content, Lori, to think
We
about
have
that.
we have quite a bit of stuff
this
out
is-
there.
this is episode 75 or something like that. That's over 75 hours of content, more than 75 hours. I mean, like 100 hours of content. So like, good luck finding those specific moments. Like, and if you do, like, you got nothing better to do than to listen to our podcast. Cool.
Good. Give us a like and share.
Yeah. But, like, fuck, man. Just think about that. Like, you've been doing this almost for 2 years.
Yeah.
So, like, people, short attention spans.
Crazy.
They listen to it like 15 minutes and they shut it off. Like, no one's listening right now.
Just fast forward.
Yeah, see? She admitted it in her vows. She's like, I fast forward through your dumbass podcast, but I still love you.
Hey,
I'll have you know,
I edited that, by the way, because it my podcast. When I talk, I just like you guys do the podcast.
It's your podcast.
I made sure to write in there the podcast that I'm on.
You could say
I don't want to make it sound like it, because we all know it's Brandon's fucking show.
I was taking a tree.
I damn sure wasn't going to get called out on it. Like,
That's so shitty, man. It's your podcast, too.
Right in the middle of the wedding. It's mine.
That would have been funny.
that would have been fucking hilarious.
I want to prove that girl right that I just say everything's mine.
Yeah, we know.
Still living rent free in my head.
I know. That was like 3 months ago.
Fucked up.
Still in there, baby.
Oh,
So
shit.
fucked up.
No amount of drugs can fix
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that sucked.
What was that noise? Who
My
just
little-
gurgled?
I think it was,
Oh, my stomach, I think. Sorry. Indigestion.
Is that you?
it was my throat.
Yeah, it was. You think it was your throat? I was like, I need to come out.
Sounded like the pop rock things.
Yeah. You all right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
There a gremlin in there?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh, shit. So what else did you guys do this weekend?
Sex.
Sex? Did you have the sex?
A few times. Trying to make a baby, so.
Oh, you are definitely trying.
Yeah, she put her fucking legs up the other day, so that's for sure trying. I was like, oh, we doing this.
Honey, now that was done, can you shake me a little bit? Make sure it
Yo,
gets in there
she's just
deep?
like fucking.
Hold me upside down
Yeah.
on my ankles.
It's like a little crab. She's just like.
I want a baby.
And that's why you watch the video. I'm all caught up now. But yeah.
Are you okay over there?
Yeah, man. I mean,
I think
yeah.
I looked a little more graceful than that.
No.
Listen, if you were laying there butt
said
naked
no.
after sex and your legs are straight up, oh, yeah, there's no graceful there whatsoever.
Yeah, her legs weren't facing that way originally either, so.
And what, it doesn't look graceful when you flip me around when I'm butt naked and my legs are straight up?
For sure. In that context, I've
Yeah,
never
my
been in
dick's
that
out at that
situation.
point. My dick
But
was put away already.
So it's not graceful when your dick's
Just
away.
Listen, when are you gonna learn that after guys come, like the whole world is like the colors change and like the unicorns go away and like you're like, whoa, reality, bro.
Yep.
Reset button.
For sure. Yes, that's exactly what it is. If he walks in from work and you're laying there with your legs spread up in the air, now it's time for business.
Yeah.
But after business is taken care of, it's like, what a fucking goofy yoga pose that shit is.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, why is your vagina out?
Like, cover that shit up. We got to eat. What the fuck?
Put that away. We're done. Give me 10 minutes.
Especially if he did a good enough job. He doesn't want to look at it afterwards. It'll look like a train wreck.
Oh my God.
I don't even have anything to say, man. My dick ain't that big.
Sad. That's so
What is
sad.
that? Are you speaking of like
My poor pussy.
Yes.
All red and swollen and shit.
Oh, it's looked like that a few times.
All right, well, I'm assuming.
Oh, vaginas.
Vagina.
You got your
It just
wife over
wants
there
to be
crying
cuddled afterwards.
with my mouth.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Yo, she's tried a few times. Like, I just came in that. There's no way I'm putting my mouth down there.
Come on.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Come on.
That was one of the rules.
That's one. I guarantee you.
Doing it.
That's the only time. Did you shower? Okay, bend over. I'll take care of this. But no.
Oh, I don't care if she showered. But I don't
I'm
wanna-
talking like the next day, like or the next
Yeah.
morning. No, you ain't taking a shower yet. There's still my creepy crawlies
No,
up in that
I'm
motherfucker.
okay
I
with
ain't
the
touching
next-
that with my tongue. Kiss my ass.
We got a bidet. I'm okay with the next day. But the bidet cleans it pretty well. It beats it.
I'm assuming she cleans it pretty well.
I do. It's taken care of.
When I'm downstairs and I hear that, I know that pulsating fucking bidet is doing its job.
I clean it like without just using the bidet as well. Like I, get in the shower, rinse off, and do like womanly duties. Like,
Yes, you have a clean vagina, for the record.
for the record.
Laura
things
does not have a dirty
things are clean.
vagina.
I apologize for saying your vagina looked like a train wreck. I was talking about in a good way, not in a bad way. I'm sorry, Laura.
Fucking, you get done with it. It looks like a fucking train wreck.
I said if you did a good
What are you
job.
doing to Aaron's vagina, bro?
I'm fat, okay?
Oh, fuck that up. Yeah.
It's never happened.
Now put it away so you can make me a sandwich.
Get in the kitchen.
Make a sandwich. What, a roast beef sandwich?
Oh, there it is.
Little reminder.
God, I hope
Take
the
a
kid's not listening to this
Go to
shit.
Arby's.
As long as it doesn't have Arby's horsey sauce,
I was
you're
just
good
gonna
to
say extra horsey sauce.
go. Oh, mine is horsey sauce.
Make it drip out.
Oh, that's gross.
Girl, you gross.
That's nasty.
Nasty.
That's nasty. I ain't putting up with that. That's nasty. That's worse than waffle stomp.
J-Mo.
It's a waffle
No,
stomp.
we're not. No,
You said
don't
you
ask.
and then asked because you know how dirty it is.
You never heard of waffle
No,
stomping?
It
I
sounds
can't plug my
gross.
ears. I have these headphones on.
Is it where you shit on someone's chest and then take a
Well, you're
take
pretty
a-
damn close.
A racket and
a
waffle 'em.
racket and hit it?
No, that's something else.
That's what I imagine.
That's
waffle
something else.
stomp
No,
is.
waffle stomp is when you don't want to flush the toilet, you shit in the shower, and you just stomp it down the drain.
Why they keep dropping these passes? Score touchdown. Score touchdown.
She asked.
And I said, don't ask.
Disgusting. That is.
This has been a
disgusting.
while.
This went on for like an hour one night. He said that, and he was on the phone with his sister, and then I was dry heaving so much, I got a headache. Like
It cost
he
me a
just
blowjob.
Yes, it did.
Oh, fuck yes, J-Mo! Fuck yes!
Yep, we can tell where Brandon is.
Hell
today.
yeah! That was sick! That was fucking
Gonna
sick!
get called back.
Now fuck you. You go to hell. That was sick. J-Mo with the fucking first touchdown.
All
Way
right.
to go.
Yeah, woo!
Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. People watch this. This is so good. I can't show you because NFL will come after me, but gets it in his sights. Boom, baby. Touchdown.
Good job.
All right, cool sports.
Yay.
He got in trouble for gambling.
Ooh, that could have been called back.
No, that was good. No, we're good. We score fourth quarter and I win like $400. Woohoo! Get psyched.
How is it that it's not called back when he had it, but the other guy kind of touched it a little bit too at the same time?
It doesn't matter. He had possession.
They
It's a
already.
Calvin Johnson rule, actually. It's an old Lions receiver. There was a rule one time where I don't know the specifics, but it was like called back. It wasn't a touchdown, but then they made a rule after that saying like, oh no, like this is definitely if the receiver has possession and they have 2 feet in or they cross that line, it's touchdown no matter what.
But the other guy was touching it too.
Doesn't matter. He had 2 hands out of possession.
Okay.
The other guy didn't have possession by just touching it.
Plus, they got the kickoff before they.
Yeah, they couldn't.
challenged it.
Yeah, exactly. There's the other thing is like if you don't get it, if you get the next play off by the time, like no one can challenge it. Just like hurry up and get the play done. So you can't challenge it.
Anywho,
It was a touchdown anyways. So fuck off.
so waffle stomping.
No.
That was disgusting.
It's going to cost you another one. Keep talking about it.
I'm sorry.
Wow. She must beat this shit out of you.
She does. She abuses me,
Only
but I
when
like
you
it.
deserve it.
But I like it a little bit.
I bet he deserves it a lot.
He just likes to scare me when I'm half asleep, and then my first reaction is just to hit.
You guys both hit in your sleep, huh? Man, Hunter, but you better watch out, bro. Well, they both swinging now. You're definitely gonna get knocked out.
My kid, we've talked about that. My kids know. You better touch my toe and make sure you're fully extended before you try to wake me up because I'm swinging when I wake up.
Do they call you mom?
Crazy.
Actually, Jenny, she's called me that a couple
She's
of
a
times.
little one, so yeah. Hunter could call you mom in like 5 years.
Yeah, I heard
Probably
him on the
quicker.
phone today. He was like, so my stepmom told me to
Stepmom.
tell you.
He's probably
But-
loving that term.
But,
That's cool.
But
You're-
yeah.
How old? Your kids are older, right?
Yeah, 19 and 21.
They call you dad?
No.
They call you Chuck?
But Kat,
That's forever gonna be a job. Sorry,
I'm
like
never- it's-
your
it's
uncle
never
fucked
gonna
it
go
up for
away.
everybody.
She said that. She goes, I am never going to hear the end of this.
Never.
no, and Garrett, my youngest, he goes, yeah, I called Dad right away and told him. I was like, why do we have to make this a thing?
Then I spent the next day at the baby shower just sitting there talking to him, and I wanted to talk about it so bad, but I just figured I better not.
We'll talk about it enough. Don't worry. Just listen to the podcast.
And is that Chuck?
Yeah. They're just in there
And me and him have the same birthday.
Yeah, they have of all. That's so fucking weird. So I'm sitting in between the two of them, and they're just in there talking baseball and talking forever. And the whole time, I'm just waiting. I didn't know if he was going to say that, but either way, it was just weird. And then, so Chuck starts talking about birthdays and his and Cash's, and then his daughter and all this other stuff. He's like, "Yeah, we got this." He goes, "My birthday's September 30th." Also, I'm just like, "Why did you have to?"
I waited till he brought it up.
I know, but still.
That's okay. September 30th, huh? Mm-hmm. We didn't get you anything, did we?
I said happy birthday.
Said happy birthday. That's what adults do.
We tried to
Really,
take him
we do
out.
want to get you guys a hotel room for your wedding. But I know you can't do it right now, but
Yeah.
just let me know a night. I'm serious. We'll get you one in Indy. I'll get you one in fucking
All right.
Topanga, Kansas if you want it. I don't care.
Well, we'll keep that in mind.
A nice one. It
Our
won't be like-
situation has recently changed. We'll talk about
yeah,
that
yeah,
later.
yeah. You're good. I seriously, we want to get you guys like a night away. If we got like watch your kids or something, we'll do that too.
It's very nice of
That's
you.
very nice. We may accept
Right, Laura?
Right.
Seriously.
2 of the 3.
Well, we'll watch. Hunter can go fuck off, but we'll watch all the rest of it. Chewing gum. Yeah, he can come over, but he's not allowed chewing gum.
And no gum allowed. And they
That was as
come
much
over.
BJ as your kid.
I was going to say, I've talked to Hunter about. He goes, Dad, it was the wrappers, but I didn't put gum anywhere. I said, well,
Yeah, it's probably BJ.
I said,
Yeah, it's fun to blame Hunter though.
here's the deal. If you were part of it at all, then
Guilty by association.
yeah, I'm sure it was a mix because Jenny was here too. I would believe it was Jenny before Hunter.
There was like 30 fucking gum
I was still
balls that
finding
were there.
it.
They were gone.
I was still finding it.
Yeah, we've been finding it for a while. Anyways, no, we seriously though, we would love to like, if we got to watch the kids, we got to watch the kids. But like, yeah,
Her sister called and offered to watch the kids too.
you guys
that
need a night.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
night.
It'd be nice.
Get the hotel, we'll
Some
buy you
people are
dinner.
loud.
Disgusting.
Got yelled at by one of the kids, but hey.
Nice.
Did
Shut up! I don't want to hear you fucking.
We'll talk about that once
Right
again, once all
now,
the legal
right now.
work-
We'll talk about right now.
Once all the legal shit's done, we'll talk about
The legalities.
trying to make it look like I'm the good parent.
Yo, Judge, don't listen to this.
No shit.
but
Fast forward this part, will you?
Yeah, where is that button actually?
Oh, don't. Why would you do that to me? What the fuck are we talking about?
No, it's
No.
not there, but it's definitely like right
I'm not a good parent.
there.
There it is. That hurts because it's true.
That's not true. You see, your kids seem pretty
They're healthy.
He's a very
healthy.
good parent.
They seem pretty sociable kids. So
Yeah, a little bit. Just
Yeah.
it's not like they're like sitting in the
Very
corner.
honest.
Yeah, they seem like good kids.
They're very good.
yeah. I got
kids.
good
You're a
kids.
good guy. Quit talking shit about yourself.
I got good kids.
The guy that reached out to me and said he saw you said you're a good guy too.
The guy
The lawyer guy. What are you laughing at?
needed a little bit of a.
Oh,
material.
lawyer guy literally reached out to me and said he ran into you. PK.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's a
I
real
did see.
feeling.
I spent a lot of time, in an area he works at a lot in the last couple weeks. Like
Oh, really?
5 fucking days in a row.
He said you should have some of my meth head clients on your podcast.
Is he a?
I'm good.
Is he a public defender?
I don't know what he is. He's a criminal attorney or something like that. I mean,
Oh,
if
is he?
he said meth head clients, I'm assuming he's not like, picking them. So he's
I
probably
ran into him, and it was a really nice conversation. He's one that I did not get along with in school.
He played soccer, and he's just a shit talker, but I always liked him.
I never liked him. But obviously school, you grow up. And he ran into me one day at Taco Bell and had like a 10, 15-minute conversation. Just playing, just everybody grows up,
He doesn't seem like the guy. He seems like a guy that would stop and talk to you.
He does now.
Well, no, but like high school people. He seems like, he was the class president. He seems like the guy that would stop and talk to everybody.
For sure. And now it's like...
Because his job. I mean, his job is
he's
kind of to be a talker.
right. And it worked. I mean, he was always heading for something like that anyway.
What year did you graduate? 99 or something?
In 2000.
Did you know Lipinski? Mm-hmm.
Jake Lipinski.
Yeah, he's our inspector. Dude's thorough. Very thorough. Shout out to Spec One Inspections.
He was
Use
a
him if you need
substitute
him.
teacher for a long time too, wasn't he, Jake?
I don't know. I don't know him at all, but I know him through inspections. I was recommended to him, and I got an inspection on a house. It was 97 pages long. I was like, holy shit. I'm going to find out about this house. Every little thing. And we did. So it's been fun, guys. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations to the newlyweds. If you guys see them on the street, punch Adam in the dick and then hug Aaron and say, Merry Christmas.
Grab Adam's dick and say, I have the right.
Even better. It's even better. No, congratulate them, guys. Give them a little congratulations. They seem like they're really in love. Aaron seems like a good woman. She's going to keep you on track. You might fuck her life up, but I said she'll do the best to keep you in track.
I keep telling her she deserves better.
If anybody's going to fuck anybody's life up, we know. We know it ain't Aaron.
Right.
Yeah. You guys will last. Episode 90, we'll see.
I'm sure she'll be back.
Just go back and listen to the progression of Adam. You'll see how
If I can make it 10 years with this guy, you can make it 10 years with that guy.
Oh, definitely.
For Sheezy. You guys think
Man,
you're
are
going
you that difficult?
Yeah. I mean, you listen sometimes.
That's true.
Do you guys want to die old and gray together?
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
Sitting on the porch swing. That's all.
Well, he's already gray, so he ain't got much left.
Wow.
You'll never know if I ever get gray.
Why? You color?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, girl. That's what I like to
that
see.
blonde's
But when I do get my hair
natural.
done, I'm always asking my hairdresser, I'm always like, is there any grays yet? I'm good so far, so.
Oh, you go to a local?
Stylist tells
I gotta
me,
fade.
we'll cover up
Oh.
those grays for you. We'll blend your grays.
Right.
Blend your grays. I'm like, stop. Shh, don't tell me. Stop. I don't know because you do such a good job, so just don't tell me.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, just stop telling
You got
me.
gray?
They just raise their prices. You go somewhere else.
Who, Faye did?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No, I love my girl, though. Shonda's awesome.
Oh, okay.
She's worth every penny.
Just make sure you didn't say one name.
Uh-oh.
Gray what?
I said, you got a bunch of gray or not?
I'm blonde, baby. I ain't never going gray.
I'm getting
Just goes into a nice little white.
I'm getting a little gray.
What?
A little bit.
Yeah, we can see it. You got an HD camera on there now. I see it all the
I
time.
like
You should
it.
see my
He looks
balls.
distinguished. He's a sexy man.
Thanks, honey.
Do your balls go gray? I don't think so, right?
Yeah.
Dude, they
I haven't
can't
seen
score
any.
in 19 seconds. You inspecting his ball sack hair? Hunter, turn this off.